The rush around the AFL, Week 16. We begin our inside look in San Jose, where the fans were primed to see the SaberCats clinch yet another Western Division title.
It's a good look. You can be a SaberCat or a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Their opponent, Tampa Bay, put up a terrific battle as quarterback Brett Dietz threw for 309 yards and set a franchise record with 10 touchdown passes. Mark Reed countered with 9 TDs and led the SaberCats to a wild 73-70 victory.
SaberCats get their third consecutive division title.
To keep their playoff hopes alive, the Orlando Predators desperately needed a stop against New Orleans.
Jump ball. Wow. Carroll knocked it away and may have saved the playoff hopes for the Orlando Predators. Wow.
Orlando prevailed in front of 13,000 fans. On the night, they honored legendary Ironman Barry Wagner. Philadelphia and Cleveland put on a terrific show with spectacular catches by Brent Holmes and, of course, Chris Jackson.
Rogio's going to throw that one up to Jackson. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They're always spectacular with Chris in the end zone.
Cleveland pulled to within a point when somehow Otis Amy pulled in this pass. Then, with seconds on the clock, Cleveland went for 2 and the win.
With time, we'll throw looking for Amy. It's picked off. Eddie Moten, with the defensive play of the game, went and got the football. And the Philadelphia lead is 1 point with 5 seconds to go.
In L.A., the Avengers also needed some last-second heroics against Kansas City.
Hits it, Marshall, touchdown, Los Angeles. What a play.
The win kept L.A.'s playoff hopes alive. And the Georgia Force done for a clinch against Chicago.
Bryson gonna run it along the way. Bryson, did they really matter? Did he get in? Touchdown. 14-yard touchdown run for Chris Bryson. The Georgia Force have just clinched the Southern Division Championship. They win it for a second consecutive year and for the third time in 4 years under head coach Doug Blank.
In shocking news, the Colorado Crush learned of the loss of former teammate Jonathan Goddard, who died in a motorcycle accident.
Jonathan was just 27 years of age, and a lot of his ex-teammates honoring him, wearing a number that he wore with the Crush, number 50, and his nickname Gotti on their shoes.
The Crush played inspired football and pulled off a victory against Arizona. In that game, Rashad Floyd moved into second place on the all-time list in career tackles by surpassing none other than Barry Wagner. In the AFL, getting involved in the thick of the action is vital for both fans and players alike. In Philadelphia, as within the rules, fans help thwart a kickoff return.
It's structured such that the fans can stop a return. They should do it.
And the kicker goes over and
They high-fived him. Yeah.
Connor Hughes says thank you.
That gives new definition to the ninth man.
Yeah.
Now imagine going from the stands directly into the game.
Chicago Rush kicker Paul Eidinger pulled his groin, leaving the team without a kicker for tonight's game. That's when linebacker John Moyer spoke up and said, "Hey, I have a friend coming to watch the game that used to kick. Coach Owen say, hey, give him a call, see if he can help us out." And that's just what Joe O'Donnell is doing tonight. He's 33 years old.
So the one-time Maryland Terrapin kicker found himself center stage.
When Mike Hohensee told Allison Williams and I that Joe O'Donnell was kicking, we thought he was joking.
Joe O'Donnell's going to kick this thing off for us.
And there he is. He thought he was going to be watching. He's got the best seat in the house. Snap is down and the kick is up, and it is no good. A little bit easier to do that in pregame warm-ups. But Joe O'Donnell puts it through, practically right off the streets.
Joe O'Donnell trying to further his AFL legend on it.
O'Donnell puts it through again.
That's a big night by that guy.
His onside kick at game's end went awry, but this was clearly the case of one man's AFL football fantasy.
Chuck, what an incredible story. Going to the game with a ticket, you end up in the game with a helmet, shoulder pads, and a number 12 jersey that they brought along just in case.